Hi, welcome to another growth challenge. Yes, it's going to be for 6 weeks yet again. And I'm so happy to be doing this with you guys. I'm sure you can see we've had some progress since the last time. And I'm so excited to do it again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we're going to be working hard to make sure that this challenge is going to be interesting and easy, as always, for you all. We are going to go right into the why and the how and the when and the what. First of all, we'll start with the why. Why are we doing a growth challenge? This is because in our immediate vicinity, so many people do not have hair that is looking healthy, um, nice, and growing fine. Why is this? Because we're not brought up with the correct ways to take care of our hair. It's because a lot of people hated the type of hair we have. We were taught to look up to other people's type of hair, especially the straighter hair textured people. So but we have begun to appreciate our hair texture, our hair type, what God gave to us, what we are presented with, but we do not really know how to take care of it in order to achieve what we would love to achieve. That is thick, full, long, healthy, beautiful hair that we can be confident enough to go out with. Do you get? So we are doing this challenge so as to help our friends to find out how they can take care of their hair the easiest ways possible, since we are not yet invested in it as much. So the easiest way possible to take care of your hair and the goal of the hair that you're looking for. That is why we're doing this. Now, coming down to facts, research shows that we grow half an inch of hair per month. That is on the average. So some people grow higher than half an inch, other people grow less than half an inch. But we want to make sure that no matter what your growth rate is, apart from the fact that during this challenge we'll be trying our best to optimize it, we're trying to see how we can make sure that every single growth we get, we catch it throughout the challenge. Normally, our hair remains at a certain length. Like when someone goes natural at first, they realize that, oh, their hair is growing so nice and thick, it's growing so fine. At a point, it feels like it stops growing. Why is this? Unless you are bald, your hair keeps on growing. But when it feels like it is not getting longer, it is probably because it is growing at the same rate that it is breaking off at the ends. That is, it is growing from your head at the same rate that it is breaking off at the ends. So if you grow half an inch in a month, you probably break off half an inch or more at the end of the, like, within the month. So how can we eliminate this so that we can see our growth? Do you get what I'm saying? How can we eliminate the breakage from the ends so that we can see the growth that we get at the root? Like sometimes you braid your hair, and if you keep it in, if you're the type that keeps hair in for a month, it loosens at this point. You feel the hair grow, you can see it when you look at a mirror, you can touch it, you can feel it. But by the time you loosen your hair, it's at the same length that it was. Well, this is because of the various practices that we carry on today. Practices of very rough hair handling, um, using the wrong combs, using too much tension, putting too much tension on our hair, too much pressure, keeping our hair for long periods without taking care of it, neglective hairstyling, which is what it is. All these things make our hair to break faster than it grows. So this is why we are doing the challenge, to catch as much growth as we can so that we can see our hair get longer. It is simple, basic hair care. We're following a very simple routine of wash, condition, protect. Then we are going to be adding one extra step: nourish. Research shows that we grow at half an inch of hair in a month on the average. So if you're taking care of your hair, you'll be able to find out whether you are above average or you are below average. And The nourish step is going to make sure that you are well above average as much as possible. It is going to boost your growth. That is the necessity. That is why the nourish step is very necessary. That's what we'll be doing in this growth challenge. I hope you are ready to go on this trip with me. So for some of us, it has become a lifestyle. We are used to it. We are used to putting our hair in protective styles, and we know how to take care of it such that we can catch as much growth as we can, not just for the 6 weeks, but for longer periods of time. This will help us to see results faster, which is more effective than just making it a short while thing. What exactly are some of the protective styles that we can use to protect our hair? For me, protective style is something that will not destroy your hair, that will not be taking you 2 steps back when you are trying to go 10 steps forward. So I do not add extensions to my hair anymore. I used to do that for many years after I went natural, and looking back, I can see that I wasn't really making so much progress. I was making progress, but not as much as I should have. As much as possible, we try to avoid extensions. So for this challenge, I'll implore, I beg you, please, let's cultivate, let's begin the baby steps to cultivate confidence in our own hair, so that we do not feel the need for extensions before we can be pretty. Let's begin to cultivate the confidence gradually. Different styles, different protective styles that we can use for this challenge: mini twist, regular twist, loose braids, tight braids, cornrows. However, there are some issues with cornrows that I will mention. Cornrows will not help you with your edges. Because of the tension from being pulled back, it will continue to drag your edges away. That is why, although cornrows are a nice protective style, one will need to be careful. You need to alternate. You need to switch up how the front looks so that you don't destroy your edges. Also, very much underrated is the back. The back of your cornrows can be chopping up the nape of your hair because of how some people braid. Some people braid and do not balance it very well at the back. It's a skill that needs to be learned by all stylists. So when they do not balance it at the back well, it jumps up with your nape hair, and that tension tends to cut the hair. Another thing that cornrows will cause would another way that cornrows will cause breakage at your nape is when you are using wigs. When you make your cornrows all back and then you use a wig on it, some wigs have elastic at the back, and this elastic has to hold on to something, so it holds on to your hair and your nape hairs will be breaking off. Do you get the gist of my conversation? Is detrimental. So mostly I would say avoid cornrows. Do styles that are singular. Is that a word? Yes. Mhm. Is that a word I can apply to hair? Do single stuff. Braids, twists, mini twists, mini braids, chunky braids, or loose braids. Any one of them will do just fine for your hair within this challenge. And why am I picking this? So that you can have access to your scalp. You can have access to your scalp when you're washing, when you're applying your hair nourishment. It will help you to get to your scalp easily. These are the reasons why. So what do you need? First off, like I said, we have just 4 things we are doing in this challenge. We are washing, so you need a shampoo, very good cleansing shampoo. You are conditioning, you need a deep conditioner. You can get a rinse out conditioner, and you can have a strengthening conditioner. You just need to tweak the frequency of how you use it. Then you need a leave-in conditioner. then you need a leave-in conditioner, which will help to protect the strands of your hair. That is our protective step. Then for the nourish step, we're using Ayurveda, herbs. I can't overemphasize the importance of herbs. You know how you go to the doctor, you are sick, and then the doctor says, "Oh, you really need to supplement your diet. You need to take fruits, you need to take vegetables." When it comes to hair care, these are the vegetables. They're practically vegetables. Most of them are leaves. We have roots, we have stems, bark, we have uh, flowers, the buds, but these are the vegetables of hair care. They're the fruits of hair care. They help to supplement your diet, your hair care diet. So they are very important if you want to optimize your growth rate, to increase your growth rate. They've been researched to help. They help with thickening of hair, strengthening of your follicles to reduce hair fall, strengthening of your hair strands to reduce breakage also. We can't oversing the use of herbs. So we're going to be using herbs in two forms, because I believe that some nutrients are water soluble, you can pass them through water, and some are oil soluble. That is why we need the tea form, so that we can get the water benefits, and then the oil form, so that we can get the benefits in oil, but also the oil so that you can have some lubrication when you are massaging your scalp. It is very important after using the herbs in whether water or tea form to massage your scalp to get the blood flowing. We'll talk more about this in the massage video. And these 5 things: shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, tea, and oil, herbal teas and oil. These 5 things are all you need for this challenge. They are all you need for this challenge. You can get from our brand, Janelle's exclusive hair brand. We have products that we can vouch for, that we are sure of will give you the results that you need. Or you can get the ones that are closest to you, once you are sure of that will give you what you need. But we can't vouch for the results, so you need to check with the person you're getting them from to make sure that the results are sure. And if you have other hair issues, hair and scalp issues, we'll also address that. We'll let you know if these are things, if the issues you have is something that products can help with, or is something that you need to see a trichologist for. That is one other advantage of this, of joining this challenge. You'll be able to consult with us, and we'll be able to discuss and free consultation and share with you what will help you for your hair. So, are you ready? I am ready. Are you ready? So, are you ready? I am ready. Let's do this. Let's do the challenge.